Up next, we've got a question from OJ Taylor, and he says, this is another good question. I want your opinion on 3D. In particular, gaming in 3D and 3D television. I know that Killzone 3 is being developed in 3D, and there are supposedly more 3D games on the way. What's your opinion? Personally, I have my doubts, and mainly because at the moment it seems too expensive. Firstly, you have to buy a 3D TV, yes. Then you have to buy a pair of glasses, and then you have to buy a special DVD player or game player that can support the 3D. So, what is your opinion of all this 3D hoopla? And again, that's from OJ Taylor. I don't know if anyone realizes this, but 3D has existed for quite a long time. This is nothing new. It's just a new kind of 3D that they're trying to push down people's throats because it's not slightly as bad as the last version, which needed you to have colored glasses. It's this simple to me. 3D is like a rumble pack. It doesn't really add anything to the game experience. It's completely superfluous to the actual plot, the gameplay, the story of the game. It's not needed. It's just a kind of a little add-on. And being that what he says is a very good point, it's very expensive to buy a 3D TV, to get these 3D glasses, to get something that's compatible with it. It's a hassle right now and it's not worth it. Now, what's to say that in 5 years it doesn't become super cheap, or maybe it's integrated into everything? Well, that would be something different. But the other thing that I completely disagree with is that you still have to wear these f***ing glasses. No one wants to sit around in their house wearing sunglasses. You look like an asshole, and you don't get to see a clear movie. What everyone's been saying with these 3D movies is, wow, it's really great that they filmed Avatar and Resident Evil Afterlife in 3D, but I can't see the movie. I put the glasses on, the movie's blurry as shit, and then I get a headache after like 20 minutes because your mind's not supposed to be seeing two different versions of the same image to that extent. And by the way, the other thing, you ever notice something that real life really isn't that much 3D? Like if someone throws a softball at you, do you really see this thing coming at you? Like no, you see a 2D thing, you get hit in the face. Real vision has depth perception to a point, but not to the point where these 3D movies are trying to push it. So it's unnatural, it gives you headaches, it's expensive, it's an unneeded gimmick. I personally think 3D sucks dick, and that these people who are trying to push this stupid fat down our throats should suck my balls. So get 3D movies out of the theaters. I don't want to pay $15 to see a 3D movie. I want to pay the regular $10 that you usually rate me to see the movie. And I don't care about 3D gaming. You won't be able to videotape it properly. It'll probably be a worse experience because everything will be blurry. F this shit. Really. Stop worrying about this bullshit technology that no one's asking for and worry about making better plot, better gameplay, and better graphics. Duh! It's the three things that people pay for, not these stupid gimmicks. That's my little rant about 3D. Sorry, I know I went on a little bit of a rant there. Okay, two more questions and we're done. Number one. Hey Phil, I was wondering that real life really isn't that much 3D.